right, Jones Bones, as you stand amidst all your companions who have just spent so much time and energy trying to open this metal trapdoor in the roof of this lighthouse, why don't you give us your, thoughts on recent events?
Yes. Before I do, I want you guys to picture the whole recap. Jones Bones is trying to do this still, and we're still passing it around trying to open this hatch. But after being sent on this quest to discover the source of this blue light, me and my companions and we found a fake wall, and in an effort to test my comrades, I asked for aid. Linbo, being the wisest of the fellows so far, besides me, managed to discover a secret passage, which led to a teleportation circle that seemed to have been scraped of its material components of silver powder. After some loose investigating, we headed north to the tower. In the tower, a bloody monster started forming, taking on the visage of a beautiful woman. Go-Kill ran in and, couldn't quite seem to connect any of his blows. As well as Core, I ran in trying to find some water to clean up the blood. Running up the stairs and finding the hatch at the very top to be closed and locked. The battle continued raging below, and I continued trying to open this here hatch. Let's see. This is really hard to do.
Baka did it just fine.
Oh, all out. Blood keyhole.
But with the luck of Linbo, the only other competent member of this crew, the beast was felled for now. As it collapsed, it reformed into some strange ropey chains that lurched towards the ceiling. And did it disappear? Not pocket, sorry.
It went through the keyhole up to whatever room is above.
Entering the keyhole of this hatch. And now we sit here wondering, should we find a key? Or roll one more time?
And yeah, that's pretty much where we left off last session. Meyore, I'll be your GM for Swindler's Den Presents The Abomination Vaults. And first up on our little layout here, I actually have it pulled up this time, is Lortomas playing core dance car.
Hi, I'm Lortomas, or TommieTaco. You can find me on Twitch, TommieTaco. I play Core Descar, a orc ranger with his faithful companion Briggle, a bear.
It is a beautiful, beautiful bear. And don't forget to check out his art on Twitch as well. Next up, we have Grizlocke playing Jones Bones, who just gave you that wonderful recap.
Terrible recap. Sorry about that, guys. I'll do better. Yes, I am Grizlocke. You can find me on YouTube on the same name. Hopefully, well, I will not be... When will you guys see this? I'll probably be streaming Baldur's Gate this weekend on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. So you can find me there. I will be playing Jones Bones, the investigator.
And next up, if my eyes do not deceive me, we have Ginghi playing Limbo.
Hi, I'm Ginghi. I play Limbo, the cleric goblin. You can find me on just other D&D content for Swindler's Den. No socials.
That's right. Oh, good old Tia. Next up we have BakaZombie playing Go Kill.
Hello, I'm BakaZombie. As like Meyore said, I play Go Kill the Knoll Barbarian with his trusty companion Birdie, the Turkey Vulture. If you want to find more of me, either on Twitter at Zombie Baka, or I've been on other shows here as well as other channels. You can find all that information on my Twitter.
All right.
Namba Baki. I wish you would have said that.
Bobaki.
I kind of had a little blanking point there, but I hope he did mention that he DMs Glory of Giants, which
I
premieres on
Wednesdays.
Meyore doesn't watch Glory of the Giants, so all of you should to make up for him.
That's
Give it
right.
10 times
worry.
the viewership.
I just got
That's the
another
reason.
40 episodes of Rime of the Frostmaiden to get through.
It's the reason that I don't watch any of our shows is because I play in them so I don't have to watch them, is what I was trying to say.
he has an enormous backlog.
Yeah.
By the time you all see this, it won't be it, but happy Mardi Gras.
Oh,
Happy Valentine's Day. That
that's
happened a
true.
while ago for you
Oh.
guys too.
Yeah.
Happy Great
Valentine's
Backyard
Day.
Bird Count begins on Friday.
Hell yeah.
Happy-
that one too.
Happy birthday to anybody whose birthday's on that weird day. Happy.
Oh, wait. This will be
It is
playing
a
at that
leap
time,
year.
won't it? This won't be playing, but this will be playing before then, right?
It'll be the week of.
Oh, it'll be the week of. Yeah.
We're
I'm going to
wishing
turn
him happy
8.
Birthday.
Happy
gonna
birthday,
turn 8.
Vortimus. I didn't want to tell anybody if you didn't want it to be known, but
No, I
yes,
don't
happy
care.
birthday.
I'm born on that weird day that
He's
comes
born
every
on the
4
weird
years.
day, so he's only like 8.
Yeah.
Yep.
If I
Well,
live to be 21, I'm going to be pissed.
and with that, you're all quite a little bit pissed as you cannot seem to get this trap door open at the top of this lighthouse. So,
One more try.
All right, let's get one final try. I swear to God, if you roll a natural 20,
I will
am
try.
Is this
going
athletics
to
again? I
jump off
forgot.
This lighthouse.
Athletics.
Yes, it is. Yep.
It's the lighthouse, you said.
I wonder if we can break his bones off and try to use those as a like,
Oh,
crowbar.
no. Ah.
Crowbar. I love it.
Well,
Yes, unfortunately.
yep. No, that is locked for sure.
Oh, there's no active encounter.
So, should we return to Rin and say job done, or should we look for a key?
There is a door downstairs.
Oh boy.
Oh, and I will say it was kind of hard to notice in like the heat of the moment, but as you guys do work your way down there, that door did appear to have like, you know how some of those doors back then it'd be like the wooden door and it kind of has like the little iron bars like in kind of a square, so you can like technically see out of that little square.
Oh,
If anyone
it's
goes down
got
there.
bars that you can see through. Is that what you said? Oh, the door
Yeah,
downstairs or
yeah,
the hatch?
The door downstairs,
Got it,
the
sorry.
one that was to the west.
Well, I suppose we should find this key if we want to, in truth, complete this job.
Question, GM, how long have we been here?
Since y'all have been like messing around after fighting this thing.
Yeah, what's our time of day?
Yeah, so I would say when you guys went in there, it was kind of like right after the sun had gone down. And we won't, I mean, that whole thing, like the whole fight, I mean, that's the funny thing with Pathfinder and D&D fights is even if it's 10 rounds, it literally only lasts a minute. So, I mean, that kind of just depends on how long you guys were trying to like crank this thing open. But the whole fight wasn't that long. We'll say max, you maybe spent like 20 minutes trying to pry this door open. So it's like a little bit after dark, but not a lot. I'd say maybe like, since we'll still say it's like summertime, it's maybe like 7:30, kind of, maybe 8. But it is like a little bit dark. But there is a bit of a moon out, so it's not super dark.
Oh, okay, so this isn't like New England, because like it's dark at 5 here, so.
Oh yeah, it's not winter time. It's you know, early, you know, late spring, early summer, I guess. We'll say that. Oh yeah, and Jones, if you do want to look out that window, I'm just gonna open this door. It's still closed. It's just as you kind of look through the bars. So Jones, as you kind of look through the bars, looking outside, you do see to the west there is indeed more swamp, but you also kind of see the ruins of what possibly appears to have been a boathouse, because you can kind of just barely kind of over the lip. There is a bit of a kind of like a decline. There does appear to be like the edge of like a little wooden rowboat. But the boathouse does appear to be quite run down. And then also, let me see what you can see. You can also see a pier in the distance. And you do see kind of a little flickering ball of light over there. Just kind of, dancing around. Just kind of waving about.
Some sort of strange light out there. Perhaps a will-o-wisp. Mayhaps. I say we, Give me a moment. Me and my expertise in all things lighthouses. I know everything about lighthouses. Where does the lighthouse keeper usually sleep? Like,
I see. I
just know so much about lighthouses.
I mean, I feel like this is kind of like general knowledge, but like depending on the lighthouse, like some it's just all the one structure, and so they would probably live on like the first floor. But some actually might have like a house off of the main structure. They might have like a little smaller house next to it.
Okay, you're baiting us. Okay. Okay.
Either or, but
we will take the bait.
Here... Love it. Gotta love it.
There perhaps is a chance that the lighthouse keeper lived in that dockhouse.
What made you come to that conclusion exactly?
My wide, expanding brain size. I can show you if you'd like.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
To see your brain.
Take off my hat and bend down. There's definitely like a chunk of skull that's missing. You see my brain still throbbing in there. Put back on my hat. There's like hair missing right there too.
I love it.
So,
but yeah.
What do you say?
I don't know. Birdie says Gokil should go to bed by 8, and it's getting that time.
Yeah.
So I think everybody's a bit injured.
Okay. Well,
Well, most of everybody.
so you'd rather sleep in the haunted lighthouse?
Well, I didn't say sleep in here, but somewhere. Unless everyone else is fine with pushing on.
It is up to you.
I mean, I can keep pushing, but I will be drowsy.
I will say.
And I might be cranky in the morning.
I will say, if that boathouse over there was in fact the place that the lighthouse attendant lived, there may be beds inside.
Also
There's a lot of-
died.
There's a lot of maze in here now. I thought you said you were confident.
Well, it's a large. My knowledge of lighthouses, they're usually not attached to. This is like a castle, right?
It does appear to be the ruins of a keep.
They are not
and they're
usually attached to keeps, so it's a bit different.
Well, if you're still sort of sure about it, I guess we can take a gander over.
No.
Why are we bringing a goose?
What?
Well, I'm
She
sorry.
said we'd be taking a gander over there. Why would we bring a goose with us? What's it going to do?
She looks to Bones, confused.
Go Kill just has too big of a brain.
Oh, go.
Too big of a brain for how dumb he is.
I could go kiss you.
I would like to see you try.
I do not have lips, so I don't think I can.
Are you guys gonna do this now, actually?
Yes.
All right, well, get on with it.
As I said, I do not have lips.
Well, you said you would kiss regardless. Right?
I said I would
What
if I
is-
had lips.
What is going on here?
What's that manga where they always ship the two guys? I feel like Limbo's over here.
Every
Every fandom, you're right.
every fandom.
Naruto and Sasuke?
Yeah,
There you go.
definitely those two.
Man.
A lot of sexual tension between those two.
Oh yeah.
Eventually, I guess you guys will do it, right? I mean, you can find some way to fabricate some lips, since you said your brain's so wide, right?
I'm smart, but I'm not miracle worker.
Ah, but a smart person can sometimes find a way to make a miracle, right? That makes sense. I think it makes sense.
Question, Jones, do you still have a brain, or is it?
Oh,
Yes.
Talk about
You
it.
just-
You blacked out
you
for a
just-
I'm sorry, I had an important phone call.
You
so I'm
must
like walking
have-
in, I'm zoned out, and then I come into the conversation halfway through.
You must
he
have
showed
missed
it.
it. I take him off my hat again. I bend down and show him. I have like a big hole in the side of my skull. The hair's all ripped out there, and you can just see my brain inside throbbing.
I'm wondering how that hasn't rot.
I have no idea.
Much like his eye.
Yes,
Well,
my
the monocle keeps his eyes safe. Remember that.
and maybe so.
Oh.
Are we sleeping here or not?
Well, I don't know, Mr. Bones. You said the boathouse probably had beds in it.
The boathouse likely has a bed in it.
You said beds earlier. Mr. Bones,
A
which is
bed.
Hey, you're small enough. You fit in the beds with us.
We can go south again and open the other doors, and maybe there'll be barracks.
Mr.
What?
Bones, can I speak to you, goblin to skeleton?
Sure, my friend.
Listen, I trusted you. You have to lead us.
No,
I
why?
personally don't want to lead.
Don't make me lead. I can't make decisions, please. Sorry. All right. Okay.
Suppose the decision.
All right.
We can either go or stay. I'm fine with going. Go Kill. He doesn't want to be cranky. And Cora was spaced out for a few minutes. So that leaves you. What is
Yes,
your
that's
decision?
not promising. Well, can I like? Is there some sort of check I can do to like get the general? I mean, I guess you're badly injured. I can just highlight over you guys. Badly injured.
That's what I was like asking.
There's
Got what
actually
you
an
wanted.
add-on you
injured.
can get for this where
Unharmed.
it puts like a little dot on the character. That way you don't have to highlight over anyone. You can just see the color of the dot change, and that will tell you like at a glance.
Yeah, it's fine. Let me think a moment. I want to head back over this way. Looking through this, can I gather any information on what this creature is? That light that I'm seeing.
Oh yeah. Okay, so real quick, just so everyone's aware, I'll say that a bit of time has passed, and I would get rid of Core's treat wounds immunity, and everyone else was fine to be treat wounds as well. So, just so we're aware of that. Yes. So, if you would like to give me a, let us see, give me an occultism check.
Occultism.
Are you done talking goblin to skeleton so I can uncover my ears?
It's a 17. Oh, should I have whispered it? I'm
sure.
sorry.
Sure, Go Kill. You can uncover these.
It's fine. We'll pretend that it is invisible. Oh wait, actually, I forget. Don't
We'll
you
pretend
also...
you can't read
It's oh yeah, your lore skills academia. Okay. Yeah, so you so because you had already kind of figured that it was a wisp, and you're still pretty sure that's probably what that could be, but you're not really able to discern like maybe what type, because you are aware that they're, you know,
Different
it's not
types.
generally just all or nothing. Like there are kind of different variations of a wisp.
Do I
you're just not
know-
quite sure what it might be.
Do I know in general, are wisps something you can speak to, or is it like they're kind of non-intelligent?
Yeah. So I will say that they are capable of speech. It's just like it's kind of like a little difficult for them. But yeah, you are aware that they are capable of it. Yeah.
Well, my friend needs a nappy. There's a chance that this wisp over there is friendly if we speak to it. Just ask nicely if we could use his quarters.
That's not a bad plan.
speak any special language like those imps?
It's possible. And we won't know until we ask it.
I guess before we leave, Core, do you want me to attempt to treat your wounds, or do you want to do it yourself?
Or if you can treat Briggle, I can treat myself.
Sure, I'll treat Briggle.
And I'm gonna see how badly I mess mine up.
Our hero
I
points
believe
reset,
in you.
right?
Yes, your hero points do reset.
Okay.
And I will be better about remembering to hand them out. Darn it. It's I got to remember.
Baka's getting all of them.
Oh, that was
What
close.
you mean?
Oh, nice. A success for 8 healing.
21
Wonderful.
and-
You were healing Briggle, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. I'll be
And I'll just do them. What is it that I need to roll for that? I can't remember. Healer's toolkit?
No, go to utility, and then like it should be treat wounds.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, so you do
Let's see.
technically need one, but I believe you have one. So, but yeah,
Yes, I do have
Ginghi
one.
told you how to do it. Yeah.
But I can.
Love me.
Ooh, there you go.
It.
Oh, and Briggle is no longer wounded since Limbo is able to successfully treat wounds. Awesome.
Go.
Core.
I'm gonna apply my own healing. Do not do it. Oh, you already did it.
I got it.
It allows me to apply it just by clicking the button, but I was scared if I clicked it, you would click it too, and I wouldn't know what my HP was.
Oh, it's
Go,
all
Gil.
good.
It's
I
okay if
have
I,
a rewind button.
Is it okay if I treat your wounds as well?
Sure, if you think you can do so.
I have a question
Okay.
real fast.
Go for it.
Isn't there a way for me to assist?
You can try to aid someone? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yes, and I believe what that does. Oh, geez, hold on, ignore that.
Doesn't it just add a +2 if I succeed the DC to it?
So if you succeed, gives them a +1 circumstance bonus.
+1.
Yes.
Okay, well that could be a difference between a crit success and not. So
That's
I either
true.
help
That is very
or I
true.
don't.
Yeah.
So I will assist.
Go for it. This
Kind of like
also-
I'm watching her treat wounds because I feel like she's more proficient than I am, but I'm also trying to lend a hand.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine. And then also, just so you're aware, the remaster did lower the DC for this, so I'm gonna have to double check this later. But off the top of my head, I'm gonna say it's a DC 10 right off the bat.
Okay. And I would just do a medicine check, wouldn't I?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do medicine. There's no active encounter. You gotta be kidding me. All right, don't worry about that. I can do it from here. Roll it.
Okay. So it's still
Roll.
typically
There we go.
nice.
17.
Yeah. So you are able to aid in her doing of this. So Ginghi, when you go to roll this, just when that little box pops up, just like make sure that the circumstance isn't grayed out and it says like +1,
Got
and
it.
it'll.
And I'm gonna flavor it like she went to go grab her tools, and I already had them in my hands, like giving them to her, so she didn't like have to
Nice.
reach and grab anything.
Scalpel.
Little did you know, Go Kill, I'm a pro at this, while Mr. Bones over there is more good at looking things out. I specialize in healing wounds.
It's only been me and Briggle for so long.
So 20 for 9 healing.
Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Y'all looking a little better now.
Man, Briggle's ready to... He's ready to attack.
He's ready to take some names.
Are we good to go, or should I
Yeah.
treat Birdie, Go Kill?
Birdie could use a little kiss on her wound.
I
No
don't do
lips.
kisses. I don't do kisses. I'm sorry.
Just a little smooch. She
No,
got stung by a bee.
No, not at all.
I hear
Jones.
peanut butter. Yes.
18 for 8 healing.
Nice. Okay. And
For
so
Birdie,
this would
she was missing
also-
one.
Yeah. So this would add like about another 20 minutes or so.
Just a smidge of peanut butter on that one. Yes.
While
time.
while he was healing, or while Limbo was healing Birdie, could I like walk up Jones and be like, Jones, if we're going to walk out there, could I take a look?
Yes, of course. Be my
And
guest.
while Limbo is doing that, I want to spend 10 minutes to survey wildlife.
Oh, okay. Are you just kind of like standing out there?
So I'm gonna throw that in the chat. I can study the details of the wilderness to determine presence of nearby creatures. I can spend 10 minutes assessing the area around me to find out what creatures are nearby based on nests, scat, marks on vegetation, but I have to do a survival check against whatever DC you determine. And so, like, I'm kind of like... You can set it to... I'm not going outside since I have dark vision. I know the moon's out and everything, but I can like kind of see the surrounding area, and I want to see if I notice like any signs of maybe something that I know might be in the area based on something I may have run into.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, so go ahead and roll me the survival check, and then I will
Would you like a
determine-
whispered survival check?
I think it's free. Or wait, no, sorry, it's a recall knowledge technically. So yeah, give me that.
No, so I do a survival check, and then if I do succeed, I can take a recall knowledge to learn more.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's at a penalty.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So like, why? Okay, attempt survival check against DC, determine the GM how obvious signs are in a success. Oh, so it lets you do the recall knowledge, but you still.
Yeah, so I'll know if something's around. But if I want to understand like more about what it is that's around, then I could do a recall knowledge at a.
Oh, okay.
at a
Yeah, that's
minus.
fine. Yeah, go ahead, give me the survival then.
Okay. Bam. Nat 20.
Nice! A critical success. Holy hell. Alright, so I'm just gonna say that since it's a crit success, that you're not gonna take the -2 penalty to the recall knowledges. Because it doesn't really give you an effect for crit success, and I like that. Yeah, so go ahead and for this first one, give me occultism for an occult check. And I guess we'll do this one roll for everything, but I'll use your modifiers to adjust for the other things.
All right, because I only got a +1 to occultism.
Rolling high.
Dirty 20.
I'm
Okay,
focused. This is
so-
why I was spaced out during the whole smooching and brain incident. I was focused.
That is hilarious. Okay, so that's for your occultism. What is your nature modifier?
+5.
Okay, so then that
Wait,
would
hold on. Let me
be-
double check that. Yes, it is a now modifier. Hold on. What is my modifier? So I have it would be a +5. I have a +2 from wisdom and +3 because I'm trained.
Okay, cool. So yeah, +5 would turn that into a 24 nature, which is a crit success on that. Whoops, ignore that.
There's a wise Mitflit in our presence somewhere.
And then let's see what this is. This is okay. What's your Arcana modifier?
Arcana is going to be bad. It's a +1.
Okay, +1. I mean that's still a dirty 20.
Think of all the magics. nature's probably going to be the only thing I have a +5 in. Everything else is going to be +1.
Okay, so here's how we'll do this. So as you kind of like stand out there a little bit there, Core, and also kind of think about.
Oh,
what
I'm a
you've seen
+5 in
before.
religion? What the heck?
Nice. Okay, so the first thing you notice, that light on the pier across the water. You do understand, we'll say across your travels, you've either seen this or you've heard tales of them, but you know that more specifically that this is a flicker wisp. These things, I guess since it's recall knowledge, well, okay, we'll say base because you did your survey thing, right? So you will kind of give you like a sort of general thing about them, and then you can choose one thing specifically you want to know about it. So you know that flicker wisps in general, they are known to kind of hang about swamps, and they kind of draw people into kind of dangerous scenarios, and they actually kind of relish in confusing people. So what's something like more specific you would want to know about that?
Have I heard tales of what it speaks? Like maybe I may have heard one whispering to me in the swamps as I traveled and I didn't understand the language and maybe I asked somebody.
Yeah. Okay, so here's what we'll say. So maybe through one of your travels through one of these swamps, you heard this thing call out in this like ungodly, like guttural, just otherworldly language. And then when you couldn't kind of understand it right away, it kind of changed its tone and started whispering to you in common. But you did ask someone later who knew a little bit more about this type of thing, and you found out that they do traditionally also speak Aklo as well, which is kind of the more... It's essentially like the language a lot of the outer, like, Great Void beings speak. It's a very... If someone's speaking it... They're probably up to no good. You don't really want to be associated with the Great Void. Yeah.
Where? I see what languages I speak. I guess right now I'm on Demiplane, but I can switch over to this.
Yeah, it's on your main page of your sheet, and just so you know, you do speak Aklo. Okay. Yes. So your next thing, was perfect. You do notice all around the castle. Or the keep, sorry. Kind of as you came in, you kind of think back on the tracks. You see you kind of think back to the little mini kind of little dust prints and whatnot you see on the keep. And you do realize that you actually do know a bit more about Mitflits. So you do know that they are Fae, but they're little gremlins. So they kind of got used to the material plane. They're usually pretty mischievous. And they do kind of enjoy screwing with people.
Everything in this place just wants to screw with people.
Kind of. But they're also not like super sure of themselves. You know that, you've heard of like other like tribes of maybe like orcs or other forest creatures. It's usually pretty easy to kind of bully these things into submissions, and like other gremlins actually kind of look down on them. But, so what's something a little more specific you'd want to know about Mitflits?
The easiest way to scare them.
You would know that you could very easily intimidate these people, or even, honestly, you could just outsmart them, and usually you can make pretty easy deals with them. They're not very good with their words, and they are kind of quick to believe a lie. In other words, they have a very low charisma score, and also they have a effect that makes it easier to intimidate or persuade them of stuff. And so for your last one, that was also a success. So we'll say that you kind of see this at first, like kind of just barely out of the corner of your eye. You notice near the boathouse, as you're kind of like looking out on the water, you see kind of like a trail in the water in like the pattern of a V, and you see it go like, as it goes towards the boathouse, and then kind of at the last moment when it like looks like it's about to go under the boat, you kind of see like this green tail, like just barely kind of come out of the water as it like goes deeper and as it just goes down. And you see as it kind of vanishes beneath the boathouse. And you would be aware that it is quite common for there to be river drakes in swamps. And that is most likely what that was. Now, what's and also, yeah, I mean, they traditionally hang out in like rivers and swamps. General, they're just pretty much natural predators. They are, you know, pretty intelligent. You might have heard tales of one or seen one. But yeah, I mean, they're nothing too crazy. They just like to hunt and whatnot. But what's something a little more specific you'd like about them?
Something they're weak against.
All right, yeah. So
I've heard tales about something that they definitely don't like.
let's see. So you would know
Or maybe I was taught it in my tutelage.
in your tutelage, yes. So I will say that you don't know of exactly any weaknesses in particular, but you have heard. Well, actually, here I'll give you that. Yeah, you're not really aware of any weakness in particular. So if you want to ask something different, I'll let you do that. Because they're pretty standard drakes, draconic.
Are they known to stand their ground?
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so with these, you know that like other kind of less not less intelligent, but with a lot of predators in the natural order of things, you know that usually they will attack prey that they think they can win against, and if the tides do turn too heavily, like any other animal in nature, they will usually take the best option of trying to retreat, because it is better to retreat and live another day than it is to die. So yes, they are not particularly known to hold their ground unless they think that they can win. And that is actually a really cool ability that it lets you kind of like check for things of nearby creatures and whatnot.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to be able to feed an entire town by the time we're halfway done with this campaign. Because I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go in the wilderness and gather some food.
So,
Here we go.
what do you see? What do your orc eye see?
Do you know what a flicker wisp is?
Do I know what that particular one is? Like, I know
well,
earlier
we'll
I was
just
like, oh, I
use-
know of wisps or whatever, so I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just roll, since this all happened within like 5 minutes. We'll say that you might have heard of it, but you don't know many particulars based off your previous check.
I've studied some wisps in my time. I've come across the name of a flicker wisp, but I've not read too much into that particular kind.
Oh, well, I believe that to be a flicker wisp. They have a tendency of leading people to a very terrible time.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
very mischievous.
so we don't follow it. Are they hostile?
Also, generally, if they take great pleasure in the misfortune of others.
Ah,
There's also Mitflits still in the area. Easy enough to scare or bribe.
what do you
But there's a
recommend?
river drake by that boathouse.
Is it in the water?
It still is, but
Do?
it could be coming ashore.
Oh. They have feet.
Yes, they are both land and aquatic.
Well, what are the odds that the key is over there?
Does anyone like peek around the edge of the door, or would Core have like stepped out a little more as he kind of surveyed the land?
No, Core is literally just trying to look outside and see what he can possibly ascertain as a threat if they walked out. He's not opening the door because some scary blood ghost lady just showed up when they opened the last door. So, you know.
Now, where is this methlet?
Ooh, would I have picked up on signs of its tracks, possibly, like which direction they went?
Oh, the Mitflits?
Yeah. Or what? Is it
yeah,
just chaos because we've been running into so many of them?
So like here's what I'll say. So also to give you a little bit better description of kind of what you saw outside as well, you do see that there is like some very worn down like cobbled stones that kind of lead to the boathouse, but they also kind of look like they lead north. As for tracks, you do see that some tracks have actually passed between the boathouse and it actually, let's see if your field of vision, you actually might see as well that some tracks actually led to the south, and they actually look a little bit bigger than Mitflits, but you'd probably have to get a little bit closer to see that. But if you kind of think back on when you were in the larger room before you moved into this one, you did actually see a lot of foot traffic coming in and out of this door over here and also this door over here, just in like kind of way debris had been like kind of slightly moved out of the way and things like that.
And you said there are some tracks leading like into the boathouse. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, or kind of like looks like it's leading out of almost.
It looks like some tracks are leaving or possibly entering the boathouse, but there's larger tracks heading south.
Could those tracks be the tracks of the Drake?
Oh, you would know that a river drake, while it can move on land, it's it kind of
Primarily
like
water.
Yeah, like its bottom feet are kind of more like aquatic, almost flippery
Flippers.
type things, and then it has its like front wing arm things. That's like a singular claw on each one.
And that's not what it looks like then.
Yeah, oh yeah, not like those. No.
There doesn't appear to be river drake tracks. Usually they're more draggish marks on the earth when they leave their normal abodes.
Could they be human?
I mean, it could be the right size for at least a humanoid.
At least humanoid in nature.
All right. Well, perhaps the lighthouse keeper went for a little midnight pee. It was ambushed by some method or what have you. So perhaps we don't even have to go into the boathouse.
It's just possible, and if I recall, there was a lot of foot traffic coming in and out of the other doors from the south. Inside the building.
Right. Are we able to negotiate with a wisp?
It's possible, but I probably wouldn't recommend it.
If they're like causing mischief, maybe we can help recommend that we throw the methlet into the river to feed it to the drake.
It's possible, but I only know they speak a language called Aklo.
Ah, yes, of course. Sorry.
But I believe they also speak common.
I do speak.
Kool just blacked out mid-conversation again.
Wake up, damn it! Start smacking his face. Douche, douche, douche.
Dude, did you go kill or Limbo have any thoughts?
Ooh.
Nice, the
Snackies.
food arrived.
Yes, my pots and coney and burger, because I'm fat.
Yes, I do speak that language, so.
If we go over there, that's where the river drake is.
Oh, actually, perhaps we could throw in a few of these bodies from out here, and that might keep it preoccupied.
That's actually not a bad idea.
I'm chock full of them.
We could try it.
I guess that could work. I'm up for anything.
Whatever we do, we should be cautious. There's a lot of different creatures in the area.
Yes. Like a bear and a bird and a goblin. No. Skeleton. An orc.
Are we the misfits of Otari?
No, that's... I believe that brand's already taken. Alright.
It's the Monster Mash.
All right.
Yes, we never
I'm
took
gonna
it for Curse of Straw. We're taking it for this game.
I guess I'm gonna grab a midflit. Go out,
Everyone grab a Mifflet.
throw it over my shoulder.
Everyone grab some Mifflet, and we're gonna go out and feed it to the drake.
Yes, Birdie, I know it's my bedtime, but can I please stay up later? I'm out with friends tonight.
If that
I
other
could open a cold one with the boys.
Mifflet shows his face, perhaps we can scare him off by showing him how many of his brethren we killed. Now
We'll have to see
feeding.
because the GM said it's a wise mifflet in the chat.
Oh no!
Oh,
Are we the bad guys?
I'll also say, Limbo, on hearing the mention of a wisp, not that you have to do anything about it, but just so you're aware, one of the gods in your pantheon despises wisps and thinks they need to be eradicated.
Oh
Just so
God,
you're aware.
we're fighting the wisp.
You don't have to, just so you know.
Those damn anathemas.
It's one of the Umbral Lords, I believe.
Wait, do you follow the Cosmic Caravan?
He does. She does.
Oh shoot,
Sure
that's
Yeah.
that is also. I mean, like, I don't have like a religion, like in the sense of being a cleric, but that's also sort of my canon religion.
Hey,
So-
that works out.
I did not know this about the wisps. All right.
I glanced at it. I remembered a bit about it, but yeah.
Yeah, because the reason that your god dislikes them is they do kind of a lot of the this one in particular. I'm blanking on her name right now, but she likes to lead people on the right path or like lead the lost. And these things, essentially, their whole intention in unlife is leading people astray and causing hurt and confusion.
Fun.
Just pain, suffering, and
Not that you have to do anything about it, 'cause it's not technically one of your anathema, but just so you know more about your gods, lore-wise, and what you might do. Yes,
Right.
you all have a mitflet as well.
Oh, wait, hold on. To be fair, did Gokel and Birdie eat any of these?
Birdie just ate one. Gokill didn't have any. I was already full.
Okay, so we're probably down one of these. We only have 3 sacrificial bodies.
All right, yeah. You this one is just still a blood stain over here.
Okay. All right. Go on.
We go out.
why do I keep zeroing in on that bloodstain?
It's
I have
beautiful.
no idea.
Okay, it's done. All right, so
I guess, be careful.
now I'll start walking outside.
Careful
Yeah,
is
and
my
Cora's
middle name.
really, he's able to undo the latch that kept this door locked from this side easy enough. And yeah, you open the door and begin to walk outside. And here, just as you walk outside, don't worry, I'm not going to kill anybody, but just...
Oh, here we go.
aware.
Let's attack.
No. So just as you kind of like, take a cautionary look outside as you begin to go out, you also just see that to the north A low wooden bridge spans a watery the gap between the larger island and a smaller one. A single-story building sits amid the thick reeds growing on the smaller island. Just so you know that is to the north. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, I just wanted to make you aware. I was like, please, someone look around the corner just so you're aware this exists.
There's another building to the north.
Oh.
Across the bridge.
That's unfortunate for us.
Wait, why is it unfortunate?
Why?
Because if the key is not in there, it might be in there, and that's more things we have to go investigate.
Investigator, Mr. Bell.
Is that what your job is?
Once again, I have to reiterate that I thought you said you were quite confident the key was in the boathouse.
I believe you're putting words into my mouth.
Everything's just theory till new information gets presented, or a hypothesis. I don't know my words.
This man here gets it.
I guess I'm gonna start walking out to the freaking shore, see any signs if I can see the freaking river drake.
And Birdie. Oh, Birdie ate
Oh,
Limbo.
I'm sorry.
Limbo, no!
Birdie is 2.5 feet tall with a 6-foot wingspan. So.
It's pretty close.
This dim light is coming by so much brighter, but it's okay. Just is still dark. Y'all just have y'all's little night lights.
Well, yeah, we got lights on it.
So I wanted to keep my nice little fog effect.
Oh, by the way, I have one axe drawn and a mittlet in my hand over my shoulder. Like I'm holding it by the leg. It's just like on my shoulder.
Does anybody else have anything at the ready just in case?
Come here, Briggle.
I'll take out my axe as well.
I've got
Axe in one hand, or that across the shoulder. Yep, go ahead.
crossbow in one hand, one in the mifflets across the other shoulder.
Cool. And for the two-hander people, all you gotta do if anything breaks out is just spend an action to put your other hand on it. But go ahead, Ginghi.
Starting at one hand, and other hand, I guess, is free.
Yeah, because I mean, the instant you let go of the mittflet, your shield is fine to be used. So
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so as you guys, I'll say that now as you get a bit closer, you noticed that the southwestern portion of this boathouse appears to have collapsed in rubble. But that's kind of all you can notice from this side. But this northeast side does appear to be standing. And there is a wooden door on the northeast as well. But it's kind of decayed a little bit.
Should we go around back or open the door?
And do I see this river drake?
As you get a little bit closer, the water does appear to be still. Because you kind of saw it like as it kind of went under the boat, and you saw like the boat bob a little bit as like the tail kind of slid down its side. Because it looked like it was essentially diving, like going deeper.
I mean, I guess we can go around the back.
Sure, hold on. But is this like mess? Is this just like the map design, or is this like this like soil that I'm standing near looks like strange to me? I don't know if that's
It
just
looks like
map.
skeletons.
Oh, yeah, it's the design. It's
Okay,
just
I didn't know if it was
swampy,
something we should be
muddy.
aware of
Yeah.
or something.
No, you're good. You stand in a booby. No, I'm just kidding.
You see the trap. You take damage from the trap.
Yes, perhaps we should check around the back.
All right. Gotta keep Briggle with us. All right, let's start moving around to the back. Is it just me, or did all of those bloodstains just move with us?
I just dragged him. Don't worry.
The spirit of the blood is following us.
All right, I'll peek around this corner here.
All right, yeah. As you peek around,
know what I see.
You now get a little bit better view of everything. So it does appear to be the remains of a boathouse left to the elements. The shelves and boats within have decayed into heaps of rotten moss. The remains of a relatively fresh campfire smolders faintly.
I'm gonna turn and whisper.
Fresh campfire recently put out.
Well, perhaps those silver bandits are still here. Unless do methlets make fires?
Do not know.
I mean, a lot of things like fire. Don't see why Mitflits might not. But I will say, Core, one other thing you notice is, so there's kind of like a double doors where, you know, you kind of got an idea based off the boats and whatnot. This is a boathouse. Where this is most likely you'd open and you could potentially like slide the boat in and like work on it and stuff. You do notice that with these two larger wooden doors, it actually looks like the kind of like where the lock would be. It looks like that area has been kind of damaged. Like someone might have potentially tried to force their way in here, but also try to kind of make it not so obvious.
Let's scan the ground. Can I do... See if I see anything shiny, like we're looking for a key or like maybe a dead body hidden underneath a boat, maybe that I can like see with like a hand sticking out or whatever. If I kind of move up a little closer, could I get like a better survey of the room? And would you want that to be like a secret roll or?
Yeah, I guess just give me like a secret perception.
All right. Let's see what happens. Oh man, all my little... Oh, there it is. And we said that was going to be under attributes, right?
So if you... Are you looking at the black boxes or your character sheet?
Black boxes. I can't
Okay,
see what I
yeah.
rolled. I sent it to you.
Under black boxes, it's attributes, perception. Which you did send me that. Awesome. Okay, cool. So I will say, as you take a bit closer look around, I would say that you can kind of like faintly, so you kind of investigate the ground. You do see that the campfire does look, obviously, you know, it's still smoldering a little bit, but it's fresh, but not incredibly fresh. I would say that possibly maybe like a few days old, possibly at the most. And I will say that under these doors, you do see that there is like some slight just kind of crackage where it might have worn away. And you do see that there is at least some remnant of a pier kind of beyond, just kind of like looking through. I'll say there's maybe like a few inches at the bottom you can kind of see. And you do remember seeing a boat as well when you were looking from the outside. But yeah, as for the inside, most of the things in this room have rotted away. But you do also see, sorry, I kind of forgot I mentioned this earlier. You do see that there are kind of like some random tracks around the campfire. Maybe kind of looking along the edges, you may have seen where something might have like rested, or like you see a couple kind of indents in the dirt, kind of where it looks like maybe something might have been placed for a while. And then you see tracks heading off to the south, which do appear to be humanoid footprints. Couldn't really tell if they're like human, orc, whatever, but about that size.
Whoever was here fled to the south.
Fled? Did it look like they were running?
No, they just left,
Yeah.
from what I can tell. From what I've seen of this place, they probably did flee. But who's to say?
Yes.
The door looks like it was tampered with.
Looking at the rubble, has plant growth or anything started to collect on this, or does this wall seem more freshly blown out?
This does have like mosses and random growths kind of on it. Probably collapsed sometime in the past century, maybe.
Okay. Interesting.
I don't see anything at a glance.
No bed. No bodies.
It looks as though there once was a bed or something laying next to the fire for some time.
Oh.
An indentation in the ground.
I was worried you'd say that. Oh, but not like a furniture bed, more like sleep roll.
No, from what I can tell, this place looks like maybe they repaired the boat here.
All right.
The doors are large enough for that boat to be dragged out.
So, who votes? We ignore this. Head to the building to the north.
I vote that.
I vote that as well.
I would be careful. It seems there is other people about this these ruins.
The fire can't be more than a couple of days old.
Right. We've already seen scavengers pick at the silver, and now this. So definitely other people.
Well,
Where'd we go?
I guess we go to the north building.
All right.
Umbriggle.
And I'll just say, as you guys kind of walk up here, you'll also get a little bit better view of the castle. So now that you're kind of on the other side of it, you can see kind of like a large diamond-shaped tower to you guys' immediate south. Obviously, there's the 100-foot tall lighthouse to you guys' southeast. And it does look like the keep kind of angles off into a large rectangular structure to your northeast. But yeah, the building across the island, it does kind of wrap around this small island. And it appears, obviously it's still a little bit worn down, but it does appear to be in semi-decent shape.
Something's kept this place looking better than the rest.
Perhaps
Could
that
we
means the lighthouse attendant is still on duty.
If he's still on duty, then why is the whole blood thing in there then?
Perhaps he used to be on duty until recently.
Yeah, so he's not on duty then.
How long ago did the light start appearing?
She would say that it also like took some of you a bit of time to get there. The lights maybe been here a couple weeks, max.
Yes, must have died when the lights first appeared.
I guess that can make some type of sense.
All right.
Well, it's not a bridge scenario, so you lead, Kool, and make sure it's safe for all of us.
I just look at Limbo and just nod. That's what dropped the mid-flip,
Oh, I was...
because there's no point in carrying it anymore.
Wait, no. Hold on. As we, before we go over the bridge, perhaps toss that into the water a ways off. Just in case...
We could toss it into the water, but then it would attract the beast to our location. But if we leave them all here, it'll spend time eating all of the bodies.
Alright, you leave yours here. I toss mine into the water over, kind of closer to the boat. Over there, you know that.
Yeah.
And I try to throw mine further than he did, just to show him up.
How does the bone guy throw this thing like 20 feet?
Oh yeah, he's over there. Give me both. Or you would have been like, closer over here, right?
I've gotten a little
Like
closer.
when you were over here. Okay.
And I do I grab the body by the feet and I spin. And then,
Do a hammer throw.
Okay, so I will actually say,
a
oh, that's pretty
19.
good. Where exactly would you have been standing over here? Just because I'm like, because you might be able to see more if you're like closer.
I also might attract an enemy.
A crocodile and it'll reach out and grab him.
I probably stand right here.
Okay, cool. I would say that.
Oh, Birdie did it. What the hell? It would have been 2 points higher.
Okay, at 12, nice.
Yeah, we'll work on that arm.
I told you, my bedtime is 8.
Yeah, as you're getting ready to like toss this body over there, you do notice that, yeah, most of that pier outside of the boathouse has kind of decayed away. But I will say that the actual rowboat itself does look more recently made. It is not near as decayed as everything else, which just kind of leads more into y'all's belief of something been here recently.
Just like
just
other
wanted to make you aware.
adventurers or some shit here.
Yeah, something. And I will
Looters.
say that, yeah, you were able to toss the body pretty far. We'll say about that far. And I think a shove is only like 5 foot anyway, so we'll give you
It's
that.
all in technique.
And then, yeah, go kill you. You're like, ooh, and you're able to like kind of chuck it, but it like sort of goes like a few foot in the swamp. Doesn't go quite as far.
I told you I wouldn't to be as good if I didn't go to bed on time.
Well, we're working on it, Go Kid.
It's a bad habit to stay up late.
Are you not a hunter of the night?
No, I can't see in the dark.
Yeah, I walk across this bridge.
just turns and walks away.
I just go,
This is an
just
awkward moment.
nod, and then just start walking towards the, like over the bridge.
I love it.
Carefully,
Yeah,
I carefully walk over this bridge.
Yeah, you begin to carefully walk over the bridge.
Cause I'm a heavy person. I'm like over 300 pounds. Like
He's
I'm
a
like
big boy.
actually 6'8". I'm probably closer to like 390 maybe.
Good lord.
Holy cow.
He's a big orc. Yeah, you carefully move across. Despite its age, this bridge does appear to be a little bit sturdier than that front gate. That was very rusty, which is why I was a little bit worrisome. But this appears to be, you're able to get over all right enough.
We should be fine.
I wasn't waiting for you to cross first.
Bones, I'm still on the bridge. You think you can scoot up and just maybe a hair, 5 feet? Oh, thank you so
The
much.
bear just pushed past me.
Sorry, Briggle's very anxious.
Wait your turn,
Briggle's taking up the rear with Birdie.
birdie.
Play nice with the bird.
All right. Is there any sort of signage on the front of this to say like workshop?
Danger,
or,
you
like,
should leave.
Welcome to the work.
Yeah, does it
Welcome
say
to the
like,
workshop.
does it say potion shop, magic shop? Like, what are we seeing? Like,
Is there any
can I haggle?
signage? Like, is it, you know, like
Is hilarious.
There's a lot of dunnage.
So I will say that you, I mean, from the outside you see a little bit of old lumber. As for signs, not in particular on the outside. But I will say, we'll
there
say
a
maybe like
mailbox?
around, we'll say like around kind of the edges, maybe you'll kind of see like an old rusted tool or a tool or two. Maybe somehow it got out here. Maybe there's like a old rusty set of like hedge clippers. Like an old shovel here, a pick there, maybe like a chisel. Just some
Chisel.
random.
dude,
yeah,
I've
a
never
chisel,
heard somebody
thank
say
you.
a chisel before.
As soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, "You idiot!" Yes,
I know what chisels are.
Yes,
Interesting.
a chisel.
Everyone, what would you call this device?
That's a chisel.
A chisel. Yes, of course.
I mean, yeah, it's called a chisel. What else would you call
Chisel.
it?
You know, it's weird. Ever since I woke up, I have this weird language that no one else knows.
Is it called English?
I have no idea. English. It does
English. Like a chisel. English.
Well,
It sounds
when you
like the English language has a bit too many problems. Let's not do that one.
when you said the word chisel, it did remind me of a word from that language called chisel.
Yeah, no, that's
It's
that's
a
just
language
makes
called
sense.
Billie Eilish.
Anyways, sorry. That's for another time.
Should we open this door?
So
Is there any
we'll say that-
windows or anything? Can I? Anything like that?
Not in this area, no. That you can see. And I'll say like kind of as you kind of like touch the handle, it does
I ain't
appear
touching
this-
anything. I just walked up to the
Okay,
door.
okay.
Don't be like,
Okay.
I know how Pathfinder be sometimes, fam.
Touch the door and get
Touch-
electrocuted.
Yeah. I'm not out here touching gemstones in a crypt from a place called Death House, okay?
Yeah, you don't see any visible windows at the moment, but there is a nice set of double doors. A little worn down, but like I said, nicer than the keep a little bit.
Should we knock?
Limbo, real quick.
Yeah, what's up?
We should probably come up with some sort of code word for when you're gonna do that. Aura quite hurts my eye and insides.
You're right. It's gotta be something sophisticated, you know, something with a little pizzazz to it.
Pizzazz.
What do you got in mind?
That's a good word.
No, I don't want to use pizzazz, but it's gotta sound like that. Anything comes to your mind. What is the first word that comes to your mind, Investigator Jones Bones?
Flashbang.
Since it hurts your eyes so bad.
First word, just scream it out.
What did the kids in Absalom say? Riz.
Yeah, Riz, perfect. When I'm about to cast a spell, I'll yell to you, Mr. Bones, I'm about to riz it up. And then I'll be your
Yes,
I'll be your opportunity to get away.
I will run as far as I can.
Right. Right, we had to talk.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh. I think
Sorry,
we had
Kool.
talked about knocking, right?
No, so everyone understands anytime we mention healing magic, it's going to be called Riz now.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be like,
Do you have the Riz limbo?
No, just the drip. I think my theory might be right though, based on the lawn tools that are out here. That this is like where the
the groundskeeper.
groundskeepers would live.
I've got like my axe in my hand, and I'm like,
So should I open it or knock?
Oh, wait, hang on. I feel like I have something for it. I feel like I should have something for this.
Do you feel an unholy presence in the area, Limbo?
Well, I'm going to. Limbo is going to use a detect magic on the door.
Oh, okay.
So just 2 actions.
is
I send
detect
out a-
magic not an aura spell?
is.
And
So it is, but I was looking at this stuff earlier, and if a spell does not explicitly mention it penetrates barriers and walls, it does not.
Yeah, you send out a pulse that registers the presence of magic. You receive no information beyond the presence or absence of magic. You can choose to ignore magic you're fully aware of, such as magic items, ongoing spells, you and your allies. You detect illusion magic only if that magic effect has a lower rank than the rank of your detect magic spell. However, items that have an illusion aura aren't deceptive in appearance, such as an invisibility potion.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Easy enough. You cast detect magic, and you have you kind of sense the magic in a 30-foot area. It
That's
does
cool.
Not
That is
very cool.
penetrate the barriers. But since the doors are a barrier, it would ping anything off them, and you don't seem to feel the presence of magic off the doors.
Well, Cora, I mean, the door's not magical, so, I guess you're free to knock or open it, tear it down. Whatever.
Tonk, tonk.
What?
Okay, yeah, you go ahead and knock, and
Oh.
Sorry.
you hear like just like the quickest shuffle, and then you hear who goes there?
Core, why do you
ghost.
sound so spooky?
Well, that is because I am a very dangerous and very scary wispy ghost.
I told you the ghost.
I believe him. This is how we all sound.
Is it? Can we come in?
Maybe.
It's a father babies.
Who are you?
Well,
Other than
I'm Core.
do you have others with
yes.
you, Core?
I am here. I am also undead like you. We will have a lot in common.
He is literally a walking skeleton.
I am a skeleton. I like.
Oh,
Go ahead, sorry.
go ahead. Oh, a fellow undead. And he'll let you finish whatever you're saying.
No, that was it. Would you care for some ribcage music?
Oh, that sounds delightful and spooky.
Yes, let us in and I will perform.
Can I get one of those ribs when you're done?
No. Stop eyeing me like a
But-
piece of meat.
There is no meat. I
Dog
wish.
in his bone.
Don't like the way that you look at me, Kool.
So is this guest about to happen or?
We're talking to a ghost right now, Limbo. Keep your head in the
We keep
game.
talking about each other's bones and whatnot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was pertinent to what was going on. This is not.
Mr.
So there's even
We'll
more
kiss
of
later.
you out there.
Yes, we
It's
said there's
just a
4 of us
whole
out here.
party.
Mr. Ghost, will you please let us in?
Well, how can I know that I can trust you?
What if I just?
Technically.
I mean, that is true. Could I just come in alone?
We also did knock. We could have just walked in, I guess. Or,
I
you know,
was
barged
trying to
in.
be courteous. I saw a freshly docked boat outside. I didn't want to just come barging into someone else's house.
Well, it has been a while. I guess you can come inside. I apologize. It is a little messy. And you like kind of see as you don't really hear anything, but you see this like light get a little bit closer to the door. It's kind of like
God
shining
damn it, it's a wisp.
from under. And you see as well, you kind of like hear a lock undo itself. You just hear the change of a bolt. And then you see as the light kind of recedes a little bit.
I have a question for you before we come in.
What is that?
Are you a flicker wisp?
No.
Is that bullshit?
Hold on. No. So yeah, he says, no, I'm a spooky wisp. You can call me Spooky Wisp.
You're like, ghost doesn't exist.
Spooky wisp.
Is this whole conversation in common?
This isn't common.
Okay, so based on the flicker of light, was it something that was really bright? Could I ascertain about like maybe its height? Well, no, there's a door, so
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess you
couldn't-
would just see like the light getting closer, farther, its intensity. So that'd be kind of hard to judge anything based off that. But I will say it seemed kind of bobby, I guess. It wasn't like very steady. It was kind of like, woo.
it's like a pulsating light almost, kind of.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit.
Well, don't try any shenanigans, please.
And the same to you. I am being very kind, even though I am a big, dangerous wisp.
I'll look back over the water. Do I still see that light over there by that dock?
Yeah, that one is still kind of flickering. I will say, actually, it's kind of like looking at you, like a little menacingly as it swirls around, but it is
I'm not falling for
moving.
your tricks.
As I open the door.
All right, yeah, go ahead and open the door. And
Bam!
as you open
Holy
it,
shit, it is definitely messy in here.
Oh, looks like
Yeah,
my
so-
office.
as you open the door, you see that this study features several bookshelves, a desk, 2 chairs, and books and objects here lie in disarray everywhere, with torn pages strewn haphazardly across the room. And you do see what I mean at first glance does appear to be possibly a wisp, just kind of like a little light bobbing and flickering in and out of existence, kind of like right here. And it says, welcome to my home.
I say in
look
act
around.
glow.
Sorry.
We undead folk have to stick together, you know. In his language.
Gesundheit.
Okay.
He says that in common, by the way.
Alright.
Mr. Bones, I didn't know you could sneeze.
How do you have a respiratory system?
How does that work?
That is very interesting.
No, okay, at this point, can I... Now we can see the creature.
Uh-huh.
Can I piece together... He didn't understand the language that we're pretty sure wisps usually know. Can I, like, investigate his... What I assume is, like, deception of what he is?
Yeah, yeah,
his
yeah.
disguise?
So we'll say that you can give me actually I'll be pretty broad with this one. You can give me an arcana, you can give me a nature, or you can give me an occultism to kind of distinguish if this light really is like a wisp.
Alright, I will private GM roll. Wait, private or blind? Sorry.
Blind.
Got it. Alright.
Watch it be that mint-flit.
That's pretty good. You notice that this light looks a little different, but and I'll say that Limbo, you're also kind of able to notice this since you can literally cast this. This light does look eerily similar to the lights bobbing around your heads, and does not exactly look like a traditional wisp.
Limbo, do you see what I see?
No, Mr. Bones, I've seen a lot of wisps every now and then, but I'm starting to think that this one's kind of a phony.
Yes, my thoughts exactly.
What are you whispering about?
Oh, just... Oh, go on.
Oh, no, Mr. Bones was asking a question. He was more explaining how his respiratory system worked, and
Yes.
it's really fascinating, actually.
Ah, yes. Those things are fascinating. I actually know of something fascinating myself. If you would be willing to help out a fellow undead.
Oh, what would that be?
Well, you see, this is my home, of course, but it would appear that it has been invaded by a weird creature. And you see, I had a workshop in my wing to the the west of here. Oh, directions are so hard. And you see, I have a very shiny thing that I like a lot. And if you could get it for me, I would be very appreciative.
What does this shiny thing look like?
Well, it's shiny. You'll know when you see it. Very shiny. And sparkly.
I'm gonna-
Oh, so sparkly.
Whisper into Core's ear. This is not a wisp. Something. It almost appears to be the same as Limbo's little light trick.
Hearing this and hearing it talk about shiny stuff that it wants. Just a mid flip that's fucking with us.
Do you see where something could be hiding in here?
If you want, you can give me a nature or actually a perception, because you are kind of looking in this
Hidden?
room. Yeah, hidden.
Hidden perception. Let me click on my character attributes. Perception. +7. What do I get?
All right. So what I will say, it's a little hard to see, but Core, as these people are talking back and forth and you're kind of like looking around the room, you are able to see a small creature hiding under this desk. It is very small.
What the hell is that?
It is not a mitflit.
It's a it's a luau baby.
Let's see here. So what I will say is, you would know that this looks like it is possibly a. Oh my God! Hold on. Sorry, I'm blanking out. I'm trying to remember if this is. Okay, no. Okay, that's just its name. You kind of being a being of nature, you recognize that this is actually probably a brownie. It's a small fey creature. They're generally they're not like cruel like mitflits can be. They're just kind of inquisitive and goofy and like to mess around with people, but they're not really malicious.
They're mischievous, but not malicious.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to kind of whisper to Jones.
We should just get its little shiny thing. It's a fake creature. Brownie. Not malicious, just trying to have fun.
You suggest we should play along?
That's what that looks like, by the way.
Why not? What harm could come from this little thing?
If we capture it, perhaps it might tell us if it's ever seen a key around here.
Or we could get its shiny thing and then ask it.
I suppose that's true.
Build trust.
Oh, spooky ghost.
Yeah, spooky wisp.
Wisp. What other dangers might be lurking in your domain?
Oh, well, just the very cranky bird. It's a big, tall bird.
Birdie.
And it was very mean. But that's the only thing I really know of. Let me say, if you could help me get my shiny thing, I've been here a little while. You don't seem like you're from here. Maybe I could, help you learn a little bit more about the place.
Oh, wonderful. We are actually wondering if there were sleeping quarters in here. See, my friend back here gets very cranky when it's late.
Yes, it's way past my bedtime.
His bedtime is 8. Can you
8
believe
p.m.
that?
He's
At
already told
least-
us about a few times already.
It's at least 8:30.
I got some good nights.
Oh, man, I see. Well, as a very big, bad, spooky wisp, I have no need for this sleep, but, I guess you could sleep on my floor. The the books can be quite comfy. I mean, they're there. I hear that mortals think they can be comfy.
So no beds.
Not in here in particular. That I used to have my bed in my workshop, yes.
Where's that?
Well,
West
that's
wing.
where the big scary bird is.
Is
Where's
it
the
in
big
this building or another building?
Well,
Yes, it's this building. If you come a little
Is
further
there sleeping
inside-
quarters in this building?
Well, this building is the sleeping quarters are kind of a mess, if I'm being honest. It was in my workshop, and the bird kind of destroyed that. But yes, I'm sorry. There's not a traditional bed in this room.
I want to kill this brownie so bad.
Oh, don't do it.
We will help you get your shiny thing.
hey, at least tell us, like, is it a circle? Is it a square? Like, what exactly does it look like?
Oh, yes. My shiny. It's like a glowy tube thing, like a stick, but very smooth.
Not
And
liking
I
where
think
this is going so
one-
far.
One side is shiny, and if I look in it, I can see my glorious wispy self. Kind of like when you look in the water.
Is a
Oh, so-
mirror.
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know what a mirror is, but something like that. Yes, if that's what it's like to look at yourself in the water.
And I'm assuming the color's like silver or something. Does it have a certain color to it?
Color. You see, it is actually...
Surely it matches one of those books on the ground or close to it. Can't you just like hover over it?
I don't have much need for this thing, but I have seen some humans get very excited when they see the very shiny things that are in the ground, and the color reminds me of the sun. And normally it's very hard, but it is very shiny.
Oh, so you have seen other humans. Have you seen any recently?
Not recently. I've mainly remained in here for some time.
When
I don't
would you
really
guess
get out much.
the last time you saw one was?
Well, maybe a few hundred years ago at least, probably.
Okay.
Oh, it's worthless to us then.
Are we going to help get the shiny?
Yes, of course, we'll help you get your shiny, but one last question.
Good
Is it,
lads. What is it?
Is it you who's kept this outside of this building so pristine?
No. I moved in here some time ago.
About
Sure.
how long?
Few hundred years.
Yes, well, not too long, maybe a couple months ago or so.
I see.
The building just looked nice, so I thought it'd be a wonderful place to bob and float around, because I'm a big spooky wisp.
Wonderful. Okay. Let's go, mystery gang.
I walk into the building.
And you explode! No, I'm just kidding.
Damn,
Where's the
reroll
other
character.
It'd be like that sometimes.
So I will say, as you guys kind of enter the threshold, the little spooky wisp backs up a little bit and kind of dips and bobs over the table. And then you guys see two doors, which look like they go into two separate rooms to the south, and then you see a set of double doors that goes to the west.
Well, they did say in the west side.
Let's just open this door.
Oh,
All right. As
As
you
I'm
look
walking
inside,
towards the west doors, you just
you see kind of more like what you saw outside, where you see shelves laden with tools, lumber, and planks that line the walls in this 10-foot square room. Do you kind of like look around at all, or is it just kind of a quick cursory glance?
Well, you say that, and now I'm like interested. Is my that's odd going off?
Oh, yes. Sorry, God, I forgot about that. Yes, your that's odd is going
good.
off.
I like how your footage says you're 90 feet in the air right now.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
odd. I didn't.
That is odd.
It is quite odd.
Floating high above the house.
Yeah, so we'll say that kind of hidden amongst the tools, because this isn't really like this isn't a hard search. You kind of notice it out of the corner of your eye. You do see that there does appear to be a little, just like a little lockbox. Not honestly, no bigger than like a jewelry box. Just kind of like tucked away amongst the things in there.
I see there's like a saw, you know, like I don't know what it's called when it's a 2-person saw, but I see that's there, and I'm gonna take that saw, and I'm gonna use it to knock the lockbook box off of like the shelf, see if anything happens.
Okay, yeah. You scoot it off, and it falls and clatters to the ground. And a giant fight now. You see, as from the lockbox, you see a large silver key spill out.
Oh, wonderful! All right, everyone, let's go.
Did you find the shiny object our little wisp friend was looking for?
No.
We should definitely find the shiny object that the little
I will.
looking for.
I'll go to pick up the key. And I still want to, like, is there any engravings on the lockbox, like initials or something? Or is this just kind of plain?
Oh, yeah. No, I like that. So in the, kind of like a small engraving, it's kind of worn away a little bit. You would see there are the letters V, period, A, period.
V-A.
And let me drag that key on you.
Voice actor.
Voice
Yes.
actor.
That's right.
Virginia.
And also, I will say that if you were to sell it, this key is like pure silver. Probably worth about 10 gold, just so you know.
Is that lockbox still shut?
No, it kind of just
okay,
crankled
so
open. Yeah,
the key did come out of the. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll put it. I'll put the key back in it, and then I'll put like the lockbox and the key in my bag.
Okay. The key is what looked like it was worth about 10 gold. The lockbox is, good. Yeah.
I'll
you
hold
keep
on to it
with
just
you,
for like because it has VA on it, and in case I forget.
No, I like it.
All right.
Yeah, we'll stay.
Yeah. I suggest we check the other room as well.
Fair enough. It's a staircase.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
I shut the door in fear of Lamashtu rising forth from the deep.
Yeah, so we'll say as you open that door, you do see that moss and fungus coats these tightly spiraling stairs which lead down. But it's not really clear where it goes from there.
Could we head down there or find the living quarters for rest?
It is quite past Go-Kill's bedtime.
Birdie is getting kind of upset. She said only 10 more minutes.
Where the hell is
Please,
my bear? There
Can't
he
you
is.
just spare us like 10 more minutes plus that?
Look,
If you give her a little kiss, maybe.
All right, Mr. Bones.
I do
I think
not
that's
have
up your alley.
lips.
I'm sorry, Birdie. I guess no kiss.
Alright, I have to go to bed then.
You'd just be very toothy. Very uncomfortable. I did find a key. However, it seems to be made of pure silver, so I don't know if it would work on the hatch or not, but it may. We can go back and try, or we can continue forth.
Oh, we don't want to make the ghost upset.
Yes. Whatever.
That is
sorry, I'm
right.
sorry, Bo, what was
I'm
that?
a big, scary ghost.
Yeah, so big.
Jones, we said we would do it.
We did say that.
And a ghost will, like, haunt you forever if you disobey what you said to it.
And you're
Yes.
undead, so that means literally forever.
That is true, Gokel. I too will curse you forever. if
You're
you-
a skeleton. You don't haunt. That's ghosts.
All right, fine. Let's continue. Core.
Walk forth and open said door.
All right. Yeah, you open these big old double doors. Let me tell you
They're
what you see.
spider webs.
So, in this room, you do see it's kind of like a corridor that curves around. You see a series of 4 paintings that hang along the northwestern wall of this hallway, although layers of mold and decay have severely damaged them. But you can make out some of them. Does anyone want to kind of glance at them a little bit more?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Limbo.
Yeah,
So
and there
step
doesn't
into the
really appear to be any immediate danger. So as you guys begin to...
This door, if I can, please. This door scares me. Don't just leave doors open. That's how you
I'd say
get
at this
killed.
point, like if I'm looking at these, I would probably be fairly close to them. So I mean,
Okay, yeah.
it is what it is. My token's probably not accurately representing how I'm moving about across this corridor, looking at these paintings.
Nah, you all good. So I'll say that this first one up here to the north, the one closest to the doors, you see that it's enormous, 7 foot tall and almost as wide. It's a landscape painting that
This
depicts the
painting
city...
is 2 inches taller than me.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Or no, 4 inches taller than me.
Now keep in mind, this is still like somewhat damaged, but you can kind of make this much out. And you assume that you see the city of Absalom in flames
Oh.
with ghosts rising from the city streets between the burning buildings. The picture's lower frame bears a bronze plaque that reads, "So shall the fools suffer." And then as you kind of look over to this one, the next one along the corridor, you see it's nearly as big as the first painting, and it's the same art style, although it has kind of a different subject. The second one is actually what appears to be a keep with a very tall, some might say roughly 100-foot tall lighthouse with a second floor. The lighthouse rises above the stately keep and into the night sky, with its beacon emitting a pale blue light in which ghostly faces sneer and grimace. Its bronze plaque reads, "Let the light shine forever." And I'll say that that keep does look eerily similar to the ruins that you've been visiting. That lighthouse especially. Just more pristine. The third picture is actually, there's not even a portrait there. You see that the picture has been ripped from the frame, so all you see is like kind of tattered frays along the edges that have begun to decay, and all you see is the plaque reads, "The artist at work." And now the fourth portrait down here closest is actually a bit smaller, and it depicts a smirking woman dressed in a red gown and a high collar, and that actually looks like this. Yeah,
Hideous.
the painting, this one is a little bit the art style on this one's pretty old. Its plaque reads, "The Lady of the Light." And I will say that the woman in this portrait, as you know, kind of rough and decayed as it is, actually looks very, very similar to the amalgamation of blood that attacked you guys earlier. The woman shape that formed looks very similar to this portrait. And I will also say that, Jones, you actually notice what kind of looks like just scribbles to everyone else. Next to the plaque in the stone, you actually see something. Do you want to investigate the scribbles?
Yes, I do.
All right. So what looked like scribbles to everyone else, you actually see as the written form of Aklo. And carved into the stone, next to this last painting in the plaque, you see in Aklo, "I serve you still, you shall be avenged."
You know, I really like the first painting. I think the first painting was a poetic, as one would say, but
It,
What city is that?
it would be Absalom, my current home.
It looks destroyed.
Well, is there like a? Can
Does
I do
that
like
explain why you're a skeleton?
Oh no. You know, I'm not quite sure why I'm a skeleton. No clue. But can I roll? Like, I think I know what this picture depicts, but do you want me to roll something to confirm it?
So I'll say that, I mean, as a very recent resident of Absalom, you can tell me what you want to find out, but I will also say that you have the extra context of, like, the city doesn't look quite the same. Like, you notice that there's like a few landmarks that you know of that aren't in this photo that should be where they are based on your knowledge of the city. So you notice their lack of presence.
Is
But
this?
if there's anything else, go ahead.
Is this like? Is this like that? There was like a lich that tried to take over Absalom after the god
that
died or went away.
yeah. So
Is that what this is depicting?
No. So the Lich attack was actually fairly recent, like within the last couple of years. But an Eridan dying was like 100 years ago. This doesn't appear to be what that's depicting. No.
Oh, okay. So I just take note that there's things off about this.
Yeah. The, like, kind of like parts of the city kind of missing based off your knowledge of how the city is today.
It's Absalom, but it's a bit off.
Is this in its infancy?
You know, I was thinking perhaps it could be, but
The painting seems rather old.
That it does.
it's what I was perhaps thinking. I want to like scour the paintings and see if I can see like an artist signature.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Give him the watermark, baby.
Yeah. Go ahead and, for funsies, go ahead and give me a perception.
Is this a blind GM?
Yeah. Because, you know, you can always roll terribly and, you know, notice
The
wrong
smudge
things.
looks like it says. All right.
Yeah.
It
I
says
will
Limbo
say
painted it.
that in the various paintings, in various spots, it's not always the same place. Usually kind of like woven into the scene where you might almost not notice it. But yet again, you do see a V. Hold on.
VA.
I mean VA. Thank you. I was like, wait.
Do
a
we
minute,
see
that's not
a
right.
V? And that's it? Like V for Vendetta?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. He then begins to, you see Big Ben explode.
Elrond put on the mask and now he's going to blow up
All
Europe.
right. This is quite interesting. I found this. I pull out the lockbox with the key. This lockbox with the key, as I said in the other room. However, there's a faint inscription saying VA, as if it belonged to them. These paintings have the same signature.
What is VA?
That would be someone's name who painted these. And had a key.
Well, they must have really loved that last lady down there to make a portrait of her looking like that.
Sometimes you're hired to do these things, but perhaps could be out of love, admiration.
Taste that only a mother can love.
Now, also, I point on the wall. This strange script here. It says, "I serve you still. You shall be avenged." Quite ominous.
So someone must have died or was wronged.
Right. Perhaps. Something leads me to believe either the person being avenged is this woman, or this woman is avenging someone else. Perhaps this VA.
It's probably the first one. I mean, you would think since this VA person, painted all these, including a picture of her.
Right.
They probably made the caption for it.
Well, if you think about it, I serve you still, and we did see this woman in a bloody mess. Sounds like she's still serving someone.
You think that perhaps whoever painted this is the one serving them the blood pillar, and that's the boat belongs to that person that's outside?
What are you saying? The person she's still serving just fled from here.
Well, I'm wondering if maybe he was the person that was being served. It says paintings of her.
Not sure I'm following. You know what we should do?
What's that?
Look for this other painting that's missing.
What about the shiny object?
Yes, we'll do that too. But keep your eyes out for a missing painting.
All right. Well, I guess we keep going.
Oh,
Travel on.
I see. Poor. What are you saying? Someone came in here and ripped the painting off and ran the other way.
It's possible whoever painted this stuff liked the woman in this photo or in this painting, and they serve her.
Yes,
And that's who we've seen tracks of.
yes, it's a possibility. However, based on the state of everything, and do these paintings look dusty at all?
Oh, yeah, they
Gold.
are dusty, kind of rotting along the edges. They are old.
The fact that these paintings are old, I think whoever... I don't think whoever would be serving her, if she's the one being served, would leave these in such disarray or feel the need to rip one from the wall. I don't know, though. This is quite the mystery.
Such suspicions are above Core, as he is not one to really investigate things that aren't nature. And he opens the door.
All right. Go ahead and open that door. Okay, so
There's a lot of broken shit in here.
hold us all up here as you open
damn
the
it.
door.
I couldn't finish moving.
He fell asleep.
Oh, here, go ahead and finish.
Wake him
It
up.
was a telescope, dude. Why? How is he seeing himself in a telescope?
So this
Yeah,
was
I was kind of, whenever you said a tube, I was like,
I was thinking a
and it
telescope
was
too,
like,
and then
and it's like, I can see myself in it. And I was like, you should be able to see the fucking stars. What are you talking
Well, that's if
about?
you put your eye directly up to it. If you hold it away, it kind of reflects you.
No one asked you, hyena.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, this once elegant workshop has fallen into shambles. Soggy strings of dripping moss hang through cracks in the wooden domed roof above. Below it, a carpet of broken glass glitters dangerously.
Uh-oh.
Workbenches and shelves, armatures and displays, all formerly used in crafting or repairing immense lenses for a lighthouse, lie in ruins. Only a bejeweled spyglass sitting on a display rack near the southern wall has survived the devastation. And what I'll also say is near that spyglass, you see this crumpled form on the ground, kind of like almost looks like wood, as you see a head perk up that looks like strangely like a wooden bird head, and coming from its body somewhere you hear, "Master Arsney, is that you? Have you come back?" As it then like begins to stand, like the legs are on the ground with the feet, and it like literally pulls its back like all the way up from the ground, and kind of like very it doesn't look very human in its movements. Like the movements aren't natural. It's almost like it's forcing itself to kind of stand. As you guys all see this, let me just hopefully I describe this bird form as it begins to stand. And let's see here. So it is this construct made of wood and metal as it begins to stand with this large bird head. And
Kinda
this,
cute,
the
though.
voice sounds kind of warbly, almost like it's like talking through like a fuzzy radio kind of. I just can't physically do that with my voice. And it has risen. We'll say that moments are precious here. How do you respond?
Yes, it is Master Resne. We've returned. I've returned.
You're not Master Azrene.
Asrene.
Just had to lie to it.
Are you in pain? Is everything all right? You don't sound too great.
I will say that as it, says that you're not Master Azrene, it will begin to start lurching towards you. And with that, how's everyone doing on time? Has everyone got like 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it as we enter initiative.
Yeah.
Master Azrene.
Azrene. What's your master first name? You tell me now.
Oh, it's hidden. Damn it.
Azrene.
I guess I got a 26 though, so.
Oh, we got.
Oh my God!
Initiative.
Nice.
Perception-based initiative.
Oh, did I forget to put this person in there?
Do you want me to roll mine with deception since I was lying?
It's
I
cocked.
do like that.
How?
Yeah.
How did it roll a 29, bro?
It's technically worse for me, but I will do. Wait, hold on. Why is it coming up as +8?
Mr.
+5?
Beak. What a dumb name for
So
a
what
bird.
you do? Are you doing this from your character sheet or the buttons?
No, the buttons.
Okay, the buttons, what you want to do is when you go to attributes under the initiative category, just click deception there.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing, but it's coming up like it's gonna roll +8, which it should. As far as I'm aware, it should be +5.
I see. Okay, so it's Oh, it's just doing. Oh, so it just doesn't care for some reason. My apologies. Yeah, because I look at the. Yeah, I'm looking at the word. It says initiative perception.
Yeah,
even
it's
if I
like
click
highlighted
on
and it won't let me
deception.
whatever. I'll just roll perception, I guess, unless you really want me to.
Well, no, you can. Yeah, I like the deception. Let's go. For
I don't know how to roll it though.
Yeah,
I can do it from the character sheet, I guess.
That'll work.
Yeah, let me try that.
And then I'll figure out how to get that set up properly next time. But yeah, or what you can also do, they added this feature that I like. If you just roll deception, I can just right click the roll and say make his initiative, which is kind of convenient. Or deception. But yeah.
Okay, I'll roll this. And
Nice. All right.
you can make my initiative, I think you said.
That is true. That is true. Okay, so let me just update you, and that was a 17. Okay. So, yes, as it begins to lurch towards you, let me get my nice little music I was very excited for.
Damn it, I can't move my bear closer to us. Oh well. Oh, it's the game's paused. I kept forgetting to move him. He's by the front door.
Just bring him up. I'll bring him up. Where was he going? Like
probably
behind
he would have been next to Birdie. He's kind of taking up the rear.
Shoulder.
Alrighty, alright.
That sounds like it could be a song.
Okay, there we go. Now let me just pause that. And that. Okay, cool. So that's our initiative. As the bird begins to lurch towards you guys, it will actually use an action to take off with its little engineered wings. As crappy as they are, it can actually fly. And it will fly a little bit closer to you before. What will it do first?
Don't forget to unpause the game when it comes our turn.
Yeah. So we will say it will fly forward. What is your speed? 20. Yeah, it's gonna fly forward 20 feet to kind of get in you guys' faces. Is this thing actually tiny? I forgot about that. That's crazy if it is.
Just kick it.
Oh my god, yeah, it is tiny. So this is still a doll, but it's relatively small. So yeah, and as it gets a little bit closer, it is going to, well, no, we'll say it's very pissed that you lied, and it's gonna fly up, and I don't know, let's see.
How was that lie? That be?
Yeah, well, you're in its way. So it uses 2 actions to get up here. And oh shoot, actually, since it's tiny, it has to be on your space to attack you. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna try to smack you there, Limbo.
Oh no, it did a critical.
Dear God.
It did a critical.
Of course.
That is a crit, unfortunately. So let's see how hard it hits you. Oh, well, it's not terrible. Oh my God. Even on a, that's some modifiers, baby. So yeah, it flies straight towards you. It's pretty small. And, you know, just for, you know, whatever's sake, we'll say that it pierces you with its beak as you take 10, oh, whoops, I accidentally did it to him. As you take 10 damage as it stabs you in the shoulder with its beak. You're not Master Azrene! And that is all it will do this turn.
Fantastic.
Oh, dude.
All right, seeing this creature just rush up and slam into Limbo, I want to try and grapple this thing.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, go ahead and target and try to grapple it.
I can't because Limbo's over it.
Oh, hold on. Let me for a sec.
Oh, okay. And I need to go to. What's the hotkey for grabbing?
Oh, you can do the action macro, and then it's just it is grapple. It's in the second column.
Grapple. Let's go, baby. Oh, I'm still hiding my rolls. Sorry.
Oh no. Okay, so
Oh, that's how you take it off. I thought I clicked it off earlier.
all right, so as you try to grapple this thing, yeah, you try to go and reach for it, and you try to reach for it, and we'll flavor it as this since it's small. You try to reach for it, it flies up and kind of like kicks you on the shoulder, and you actually fall prone in front of it.
You gotta be shitting me.
Yeah, that was a crit failure, unfortunately.
Oh man.
So now the crits are coming out.
Alright, so I'm on the ground.
Yeah. You can stand up for that.
your
action.
ass.
No, I ain't gonna stand up. I'm gonna try and grab this little bastard while I'm down here and like keep it on the ground with me.
All right, all right.
I'm gonna keep trying to grab this thing.
Oops, I accidentally made you invisible. My bad.
Hell yeah. I have a
let me make you
bonus.
prone, because I think that makes it harder to do stuff like that. Yeah, so -2 circumstance penalty to attack rolls, and technically grab has the attack trait. So we'll take that penalty. But yeah, just make sure to do the multiple attack penalty one. I love this little twinkly music.
Ooh.
This is great.
Actually, seeing this thing, like the fact that it just knocked me down while trying to grab it, I'm like kind of mad. So I'm gonna use my second action to actually make it my hunted prey.
Nice.
That way I get a less negative multiplier. It doesn't do it on the grapple, so I'll have to do the math on this. So for my hunted prey, that's 100 feet, so oh wait, let me double check flurry. Yeah, it just says attacks. It doesn't say I have to do it with a weapon. So it'll be a -3 instead of a -5, but I still get the -2 penalty, right?
Yeah, I think you can roughly use your unarmed attack as like a guiding thing, so it'd be like a -2.
Well, we'll just do the math here. Modifier. That's all right. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, because you're.
We'll figure it out. So that's an 18. Should be more than that, but minus it. So instead of a -5 to my attack penalty, it's a -3. So you add 2 to that, and then I guess, yeah, it would just be an 18, I think, because you're still -2, right? Because of my circumstance penalty.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Let me look at the math on here.
Because
Can't
the
we check
circumstance
it?
penalty. Yes, I forgot about that. Yes, because you have that to the attack trace, and that didn't get added. So yes, if it comes out as an 18, because your map would be -2 instead of -5. So that would technically increase that to 21, but then the -2 takes it down. Oh, so take it down to 19.
So 19.
Okay, so actually a 19 is actually a success.
Hey, let's go.
So yeah, let me just drag grabbed on this bad boy, as you have managed to grab this little thing.
Grab lots of little legs. I think I have it. And that'll be my turn. And there's a way to actually end my turn in this little thingy here, I thought.
Yeah, at the top thing, if you just press the little like arrow
end turn.
button. Yeah. All right, Jones Bones, you're up.
All right. Well, I was just thinking maybe we just beat this thing unconscious, but can a construct become unconscious is just what I was thinking too.
Sweet. I do have rope.
It's like Data from Star Trek. You just got to turn it off.
I have manacles.
Ooh. Yeah, see?
I'm like very
Lock its wings together.
I don't know. I guess I can just go for it. Yeah. So first I want to devise a stratagem as I look at this thing.
All right, yeah, go for
Finds
it.
a stratagem. Oh shit! I didn't target it. Ooh.
Hey,
Nice.
Okay, that's a good roll. So I will then drop my crossbow, swap to my sap, and then smack the construct.
All right, yeah.
are you slapping this thing with a billy club?
Yes.
All right, now here's the question: are you smacking this thing with the billy club lethally or non-lethally?
Well, so this thing only does non-lethal. The sap, I believe.
So with non-lethal weapons like your fist, you can technically choose to attack lethally with a -2 penalty, I believe.
The sap,
and
let's
vice
see.
versa.
Weapon traits: agile, non-lethal.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, so a normal weapon you can attack non-lethally with a -2 circumstance penalty, or if it has the non-lethal trait, you can attack lethally with a -2 penalty.
Well, then you're just trying to hit it.
I'm just trying
normally,
to
right?
hit it normally non-lethal with this.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Go ahead.
What happened to
Is
the
this a
music?
picture of the sap? I don't know what this is. I think this is supposed to be it. So I draw the sap.
Oh wait,
I drop.
what about
Oh, I
birdie
don't actually.
music?
I don't even need to drop the crossbow because I have 2 hands and the crossbow is only 1 hand. So I guess
Yeah,
I
you
just
can do-
draw. I just draw the sap. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can hold it with one hand. You just need 2 to fire it. Is all.
All right. And then I will. Which one of these buttons is attacking? This is so confusing. Is it the +5? No, that's unarmed. Okay, so for some reason with the sap, I only get a +3. I don't understand that, but all right, it's fine.
Probably a strength-based weapon.
Oh yeah, because he uses strength. And
Ah,
it's-
okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, let's not pair with my.
It
Special
does
strike?
work. You had like something that specifically called it out, if I recall correctly.
Okay, cool. All right, so then yeah, bam. Gonna use the devise a stratagem roll
All
for
right.
26.
That is a hit.
Is that a crit?
I bonk on the head.
That
doesn't
is
look like
not
it.
a crit.
No.
As you smack at this thing, and you can make damage to try to damage.
Ooh, 9.
All right. So what I will say is, oh Jesus, Lord have mercy. I got to remember something about precision damage, if it's considered the damage that you did or not.
I don't know why I just had an epiphany real quick. Does Pathfinder 2E, even in the remaster, like let's say you roll a natural 20,
Yeah.
the natural 20 with the modifier that you have for that weapon or whatever you're doing still has to beat the AC of whatever or DC or AC in order to be considered a crit. So if my modifier was only a +3, the DC or AC, let's say it was 26. I rolled a natural 20, which gave me a 23. I still failed to hit.
No, so you'd still hit. It would just go
Or it
down
just
from
wouldn't be a
crit
critical.
to a success.
Yeah, okay. I just remembered that for some reason.
Attacks of opportunity aren't like everybody has in this, right?
Nope.
Okay.
You have to have a feat.
All right, so sorry. I just had to double check this because with precision damage, why is my happy birdie music not playing anymore? Darn it!
It's stopped a while
It's
ago.
playing. It's playing.
There it is.
Go to your playlist and mess with playlist volume, and it'll come back. Now it's gone
really?
again because you were messing with it.
Here, I just
But-
refreshed it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it just it acted wonky, and once I clicked playlist volume, it came back.
Gotcha. Okay, so basically, precision damage seems to increase the same damage type. Okay, it's damage type, not that. Okay, so we will say, you notice as this. Let me see if this applies its resistances correctly. If I have to do this by myself. Yeah, that did not apply them correctly. So what you notice is you got to hit this thing non-lethally because that's traditionally how you use your sap, and you notice that it does actually hurt a lot less. And
Ew.
I'll give you this: you notice that it only, like, you realize that if you weren't able to find such a critical soft spot like in the joints that you don't even think you could hurt this thing by being so light with it.
Ew.
Just to give you an idea.
Everyone. Plan B. Don't think we can knock this thing out. Destroy it.
Go kill.
Go kiss.
Kiss for luck.
All right. Okay, yeah,
all
because
the
you didn't
reactions,
action to
so
pull
yeah.
out the Billy Club
Yeah.
to devise an attack. Yep. All right, you are up, Limbo.
So I can't remember.
Limbo should be on its space.
Yeah, Limbo should be on.
All right, yeah, you're on it. Yep.
Is there any attack penalties from point blank, like, you know, casting a spell at this?
Nope, not in Pathfinder.
You do also
There's,
have a
there's-
bonus because I've got it grappled.
Oh yeah, its AC is a little lower, so you don't need to do anything. Its AC is already being affected. But yeah, it is a little bit easier to hit right now.
Well, she is going to, let's see if I can even target it. What if I just like do that?
No, I can just move it.
No, I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah. She
Sorry,
will,
that's the hard thing with tiny creatures.
being very flustered and upset, she will raise her hands and cast Divine Lance at the creature.
All
I
right.
will say Limbo has some gorgeous ass hair. I don't know how a goblin
It's
came out with
Not
that.
24,
beautiful
24.
hair.
Holy crap!
Oh yeah, what?
Let's
got
go.
a net 20. Let's go.
You crit me, I
Give me
crit
that
you.
damage. Give me that damage. Holy crap.
I wonder how I'm
Oh,
supposed to
you
like
do that
roll damage.
in the thing above it.
Thing above it.
Yeah, the chat or right above your attack message. Just hit roll damage up there.
Oh, there it is. Thanks.
Yeah.
And then it will automatically apply to crit, right? If I just roll it.
It should, and if not, I'll just multiply it by 2. It looks
Lowest
like
I could possibly
so
get.
I'll just double it.
So
Oh,
4.
Yeah.
Yes, you crit this thing for a total of 4. Oh, hold on, let me check. Yeah, for a total of 4 damage. Nice, you got him. You got this.
So after you roll that
Oh,
damage,
hold
you can
on.
also click double down at the bottom.
Oh,
But there is a way to automatically
no.
apply it, but I just don't know what it is.
What is the trait for Divine Lance? It's
Let's see.
Divine, holy,
Oh,
sanctified.
oh, okay, yes, okay. So, I'm sorry. So you crit this thing, and you fire off this lance, and it looks like it's going to obliterate this thing. But you notice as the magic hits it, it just seems to dissipate as it touches it.
It's fine.
damn.
Okay.
That's
Last
a
action, we
BS.
are just going to. Where is it? I'm blind.
Sorry. Let me move you back up so you can see again. But we know you're there.
I can't find it. Oh, last action, we're just gonna raise shield.
Okay, gotcha. All right, you raise your shield. For some, oh shoot, yeah. All right, we'll move you back there. Or here, Limbo. I'm gonna move you here for easiness' sake,
All right.
since Baka's up. But we know that you're right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I?
Go Kool, you're up.
2 things. Can I technically move through this space right here?
Yeah, we'll say
here.
you can.
And can I reach it when I have to stop here? Since it's got a little baby square.
Oh, yeah. Because I mean,
It's still within 5
the
feet.
5
Okay.
feet reach of you. Yep.
Okay. Then I walk forward. Birdie. I don't know how Birdie works because she was on my shoulder. I don't know if she moves with me or not.
Yeah,
But-
we'll say she moves with you. I'll just put her a little bit behind you. So it's
Well,
less-
my bear always moves with me because he's on a leash.
Oh, I
kidding.
see what you're saying. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, Birdie disappeared into nothing.
No. Here.
All right.
Well, yeah.
Oh, is she just
I'll, like,
underneath me? That's fine. I just thought like she
I'll
went
do
through the
this,
wall
so
and
I
disappeared
can do
forever.
There we go. That should be a little
Birdie
easier
flew
to
away.
manage.
You're like, I'm out
out.
when it comes to weird bird dolls. I'm out.
All right, I'm going to swing on this ugly bird with a dumb name that I don't actually know.
Mr. B.
Oh, I didn't target him. Damn it. I roll so bad all the
unfortunately,
time. Why do I play this game?
So yeah, you swing your axe, but you like see Limbo like kind of pop her head up a little bit, and you're like, oh, I don't want to hit her, so you like move it out of the
want to
way.
hit Limbo. At least I'd hit something. I mean, I don't hit my attacks anyway. I might as well just go for another attack.
It's not your fault. It's past 8 p.m.
It is past 8. Birdie
oh my
told me I
God.
need to go sleep. I told you all I need sleep at 8 or I don't do well.
Nice.
Can I try to intimidate with my glare?
So you would need an action to do that, and you have.
Oh, I moved. I forget to
Yeah.
move is an action in this game. All right, I'm done.
Okay. All right. Next up is the birdie, and
No, that's not
for-
Birdie.
Oh, the other birdie. So the other birdie just starts screaming, "You're not Master Azrene, you're not!" And he casts a spell. He is
Fuck that
going
spell.
to cast.
Counterspell.
Well, he's gonna cast this spell on you as how do you even? Yeah, so he starts screaming this, and you like feel it in your mind as he screams for his master, as he casts Phantom Pain. So let me. Oh, how do I put this in the chat again?
Joke is on you. I already have phantom flesh.
Oh,
Feel it all the time.
What is this?
I lost my arm in Vietnam.
check.
I already have phantom pain.
Save. Okay. Yeah, I can't really seem to see a way to do this properly, so just give me a will saving throw, Core,
No.
because it's not popping up in the chat as I would like.
How about
How's about no?
a will saving throw? Okay, there it is. Damn it. The one thing I'm not an expert in.
Uh-oh.
Let's see what happens. Love me, daddy.
Ew.
Natural one.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So
The Pathfinder daddy did not love me.
you feel. Oh Jesus Christ.
Tell me how I die.
Oh god.
How much HP do I have?
None now.
Jesus. All right, I'm gonna roll this.
That's a lot of
Ooh.
dice.
A lot of D4s there, bud.
At least they're
Okay.
D4s, but still.
Oh,
Yeah, but I
hey
also
there,
critically
bud.
failed it, which means
Yeah.
I might take more.
I think that's why there was more
Oh
dice.
my
I don't
god.
know.
All right, so you are going to take 15 mental damage.
Holy
as
shit.
This thing screams in your mind.
I have.
Also,
Damn it.
also, oh, hold on. That was supposed to get heightened, which it didn't properly. Yeah, so also you're going to take, what does this increase to? Well, we'll just apply that, I guess. Because that should actually be increased to 5d4. So we'll just add an extra d4 to this each time. But yeah, you feel as this scream kind of ricochets in your mind. And also, since you crit failed, you are sickened 2. As these screams are just racking your brain. And that was his 2 actions, and his last action is going to try to be to break free as he tries to just wiggle free of you. So I believe, let's see here. Okay, sorry, the break free is a little interesting. I gotta remember how to do it. So yeah, you attempt to athletics, you have become grabbed. Oh, actually, hold on. You may not be totally. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it still happens. Okay. Yeah, and it tries to escape, and I believe it is just essentially an unarmed attack versus you, I think. But it's not like actually hitting you.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
I
So
saw
it does break free of your grapple. But that is all that happens. Oh God, Kool, you are up. You are going to want to break up this persistent damage as soon as you can.
I'm going
my
to
brother.
straight up sicken effect. I believe allows me to
You
spend
can spend
my
an
entire
action to like hurl.
Yes, but I'm sickened 2, so I have to
Yeah.
spend 2 actions, right,
So hold on.
to get rid of both conditions.
So let's see here. So for sickened, what you can do is you can spend a single action to retch. Lets you attempt a fortitude save against the effect that makes you sickened.
And it just lowers it down by 1, right?
Yeah, it lowers it by 1. It doesn't say that you can only do it once a turn from what I
No,
can
it's only
see,
1
so-
action. So I'm gonna spend
Yeah,
2
so-
actions trying to throw up.
Nice.
Well, if you crit the
And what do
first
I need
one,
to do?
then you're fine.
So
Yeah, that's
you
true.
do a fortitude save against the DC of the effect that made you sickened.
All right.
So this DC would be okay. I know the DC, so go ahead and give me a fortitude save.
16.
All right. Yeah, you try to do it. You like kind of start gagging, but the pain is just so much in your head. You can try again.
I'm going again. Let's go.
All right.
Oh yeah, it's on a 16, and then it rolled to a freaking 3, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you try to hurl. It's not working, man.
I shoved my fingers down my throat. Let's do this.
Okay.
There we go.
Nice,
22.
nice, 22. Okay, yeah, so that is going to reduce you to sickened 1. Oh God.
Here we go. Let me pass out because I got 1 HP, buddy.
All right, when you end your turn, it will roll the recovery check for you.
Stop doing that. Was it? There.
Huh?
There we go. I'm out.
Holy sh!
Took 8 damage.
Okay. So, yes, you hear the screams just in your mind and you collapse, Kool. But, you're having some horrible dreams right now, buddy. Okay, so, next up is, Jones Bones.
Do you have this, Limbo? Him?
Yeah, I can get clap.
Great. With that being the case, I'm gonna attempt to use an action to move into the room.
Okay, I will say, let me just stop you right here. We'll say the very entrance of this room, it wasn't too bad. But the inside of this room is actually uneven terrain. So, I just need you to give me an acrobatics check as you move across it.
Would I be safe to walk to this point without doing one of those?
So as you enter this space, you would have to, but you could stop next to Limbo.
Okay, next to Limbo. That's not really what I wanted. Okay, so yeah, I'll roll a... Sorry, what did you say it was? Acrobatics? Is that what you said?
Yeah, acrobatics. Mhm.
Oh, sorry, that's initiative. Shit.
You're good.
Acrobatics, where are you? There it is.
You can just click on the button down in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
All right, so that is a failure. But you just can't move any further, which I mean that's fine for you. You got where you needed to. But you would be off. Oh, you're not. Move across the tuning acrobatics check. You are off guard while on. Okay, so you're still off guard because you're on uneven ground because you're like trying to balance on this. So it'll hurt your AC a little bit, but you did not fall prone, so that's good. So go ahead.
I reload the crossbow and then take aim and fire it at the creature.
All right, yeah, give it your best shot.
20. Oh, it's a miss. What?
Oh, we're dead.
Because it's not grabbed anymore. So yeah, that is unfortunately is a miss as it kind of does a little flyby swirl away from your shot.
That's crazy. That means that in order to hit this thing, I have to roll like that's like such a slim chance of rolling something to hit this thing. Okay.
Well, it doesn't help that your dex isn't really that high either.
I got plus 5.
But...
I don't know. I feel like that's all right.
Well, +5 with your training and everything. All right, so yeah, you moved, you loaded, and you shot. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the 3 actions there. Limbo, you're up.
Okay, free action. She's going to say to, I guess, Bones and go kill. What if we show him the painting? Maybe he'll think that's his actual master. And then she is going to look at Core and spend 2 actions for a heal. This will give him a plus D8.
Nice.
I think I just lost my heal. Did I? No, there it is. First is living, roll healing, public. 13 healing.
Right. Oh my god, that was a big girl heal. Dang.
I'm back. I'm almost to full health.
And
wow,
then-
yeah.
Nope, you just healed the
Oh,
bird
whoops.
for that much.
There we go. Undid it. Here we go.
Well, never mind. I'm not, but I'm feeling
There we
a lot better.
All the buffs vanishing.
And then
Alright.
last action, I'm raise shield. Wherever I
All
can
right, yeah.
find
You
my
raise your shield.
raise shield. I found it before. There it is. All right.
Nice.
That's there's 3 actions.
Our little cleric tank. That was a good heal. Holy crap. That was awesome. All
Thank you,
right,
Limbo.
go kill. You're up.
All right, now I'm gonna glare at it.
Nice. Yeah, so you can do that demoralize. Yep. Because yeah, the intimidating glare kind of lets you do it without having to speak to it. You can just look at it.
So, where can I click?
So if you want, you can
Skills?
target it, and in the basic action macro, you can do demoralize.
Well, the game is
You
called-
should also be able to just click on the intimidating glare thing that you put in the
Well, I
chat.
did
The game's
that, and then it
paused,
just
that's
put
why.
it up.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, sorry. I must have accidentally pressed space.
He's trying to ruin us.
Good eye,
You must
Ginch.
target it.
Yeah.
I did target it. Come on, you stupid thing. Click now.
Oh yeah, and Limbo's
I've been
still
targeting
with
the
us.
stupid bird and it won't let me do it. It keeps
Say
saying I
that
have to
about
target
Birdie.
it. No, I'm clicking on this.
Oh, in that case here,
Are you hitting
just,
T on it?
It'll have
I
like
think-
if
I
it's
think wide data is
targeted,
like
it'll
the,
have like
you have to
4
hit T,
arrows
yeah, hit
pulsing
T.
on it.
I think
Oh,
I'll
yeah, there you go.
image up top.
But I don't need a language. Boo.
All right. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, yeah. So you,
I had a feeling, but
who tries to do it? Oh, does it tell you? Oh, it does.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
immune to mental.
I
Oh,
assumed,
yeah,
but I had to
I
try because
tried, but-
I'm just gonna miss every attack anyway. So
You
I'll.
don't know that?
Oh, well, let's find out because I'm swinging.
Let's go!
Give me a big roll.
Love you,
Yeah!
Daddy.
Hey,
Oh.
look.
natural
go.
20.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a critical button.
Oh, yeah. Do the critical button. Holy.
Oh, fuck!
Oh my.
Fake birdie.
He finally hits and it's a massive.
It's insane.
26 points of damage for those of you listening.
Oh my god. Yeah, we'll just say like go kill. So you don't kill it, but like you take your axe and you like just channel. Oh, you're not even raging, but you channel all this power into this hit. You like catch this thing with your axe, it like slams into the ground, and you like drag it up and like hit it against the opposite wall as it takes this humongous 26 damage. Jesus. It
It's
is
time.
not looking great.
It's time for bed. Everybody calm down. I'm going to swing again. I guess that's all I can do.
And before another nat 20.
Oh my god, that was an enormous
Oh.
hit.
It's close.
Critical
Yeah.
miss.
Second one misses, but Jesus, holy hell! All right, let's
Makes
try to
up for
wrap
all
this
my
up.
mists.
All right, yeah. After that big hit, this little thing is gonna move over to you, seeing as you're this huge threat.
move back. Finally.
The master.
Now
Oh
I
yeah,
die.
you're actually there now.
Yeah.
And it is going to. What'll it do? Oh, it already used that, so it's going to try and hit you. That is a.
Damn it.
It
critical
just loves
hit.
the crit, doesn't it?
Oh shoot! I had
Yep.
myself on public again. Whoops. All right. So that is a total of 16 on Gokel as
Ouch.
it flies straight into you with its beak. But Gokel's still doing okay.
I wouldn't say okay.
Near death.
Oh man, I guess it's just gonna follow up with another strike on you. I guess.
Here I
There's-
go. Goodbye, world.
All right, that's a total of 26, which is not a crit, but it does still hit. It's gonna be a total of 8 damage as it swings into Gokel. So Gokel is now unconscious
Unconscious.
For sleep.
and drops his axe. All right, Core, you are.
I
up.
have the
You're-
wounded one condition because I got healed, don't I?
Yep, yes you do.
You want to apply that to me?
It's already on there.
All right, but man, what are all? Am I still sickened?
You are still sickened, yeah.
Oh shit.
And your axe is on the ground, so you got to pick that up.
Yeah. You know what? I don't give a shit. I grab my axe. I stand up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2 actions.
Yep. Let me get rid of your prone. There we go. Are you going for like a all or nothing?
No, I'm trying to make. You know what? I'm gonna use my last action because I get 2 actions if I use this.
Oh,
I was like,
Briggle, Briggle.
Briggle bite, claw and bite. As well, no, he can. Briggle will move up.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, it's only got 2 actions, so it has to bite because that's what I said it was going to do first.
Yep,
So-
you're on move, Baka, so it's a little easier.
So
Or
is this thing still
Gokita.
targeted?
Throw
Yeah.
my dead
So
body around.
Yeah.
bite it.
Bite it. Give me a good bite there.
There's
20.
Nice.
Briggle with the
Give me
nat
that
20.
crit. Give me that crit.
Oh my.
Ooh, max.
My
go.
God.
So 8 plus 3, that's 11. That's times 2, baby. That's
Yeah.
22.
Oh my God. How does Briggle end this thing?
Briggle just hearing me stand up, like seeing me wounded, and I say bite, just runs up and just grabs this thing by its, as it turns, just engulfs its head with how tiny it is. And like, kind of like a dog, just starts ripping it, like ripping its head back and forth as its body flies across the room with its head still in its mouth as it throws it on the ground.
Nice, nice.
Like it was
Yeah.
just having too much fun with the chew toy.
Rips it around, slinging it, and as it hits the ground, the body kind of clatters away from the head, and you just hear a master has, and that is where we will end tonight's session. Nice. Sorry, went a little bit late there, guys, but wow, awesome. Okay, sweet. That was horrifying. Technically, also, we'll have to check in on that second condition. But yeah, we'll see what happens next time.
We need to help
And,
Go Kill, dude. Like, Go Kill's
we are-
unconscious.
I'm dead.
We are still an initiative.
I'll just
but we'll
play Birdie
find
now.
out- We'll find out his fate next time. But until then, let's keep making stories together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below what we did or didn't do wrong, and we just want this to be great. So we'll see you next time. All right, bye guys.